All right. Welcome to the screening room. In like Flynn viewers, it is Super Bowl Sunday up in the house. We have been doing this for how many weeks since we started
Wildcat week.
our videos? Yeah, all the way back to Wild Card Weekend, man. That was weeks ago, dude.
No Ravens, but
Oh gosh, what a heartbreaker. Today is the final day that we get to mourn the Ravens, I think. After
Yeah.
today, mourning is over. We're on to Orioles baseball. Oh gosh darn. Way to bring up the Ravens, man. I'm trying to have a good Super Bowl Sunday and you're bringing up the Ravens. So, yeah, of course we got to freaking deal with the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. That is a bummer. So, anyway, if you are watching us, thank you so much for joining us here down at the screening room. And, yeah, so PJ, who do we got today in the Super Bowl, dude?
the Chiefs versus the 49ers.
Yeah, what are you looking forward to in tonight's game?
I want a lot of action, like a defensive scores and offensive scores, because
So you want a high-scoring game. You want
Yeah.
defenses to score and
Because-
offenses to score. So you're looking for like
that was like kind of like last year. Like
yeah. Remember a
30
couple years ago we had that defensive game that was like insane. It was like 10-3 or something ridiculous. I think that was like the Patriots. Was that Patriots and Tom Brady was with the Patriots? I remember it was
the LA
total.
Rams and Patriots.
Yeah, that was a crazy.
I think it was 9-3. I think.
Yeah, it was some kind of crazy game. But yeah, I could be totally in for a high-scoring game. Yeah, why not?
Kind of like last year.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh dear. So, I am not looking forward to this game. I gotta say, I am scared that it's going to turn into a Taylor Swift fest. And I'm going to be clear with you, right? I am a fan of Taylor Swift. I think she is a tremendous artist. I think she is a fantastic singer, right? And I'm intrigued by her relationship with Travis Kelce, sure. But do I need to see her in a super luxury suite with the Kelce family every single time Travis Kelce catches the ball? No. I don't need to see that.
Like they flash Taylor Swift too much. Like I just want to see the dang game.
Yeah, that's what I'm about. It's like, I just want to watch the Super Bowl. I want to enjoy the game. I want to know about football. I want to know about statistics. I want to know about just like random facts that CBS wants to break down for me. I do not need to know what Taylor Swift is doing in the exact moment Travis Kelce catches a 5-yard pass from Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
So what are like some of the highlights going into today? I think we've got Travis Kelce versus Kittle, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be a big one. We got Mahomes versus Purdy. What do you think? You think Purdy's going to step up today and like really deliver? Or are they going to have a slow start like they did?
Slow start because.
Oh, you think they're going slow start?
He's kind of like a rookie, too. Like.
So you think they're going to come out with just tons of nerves
Yeah.
and
It's
not be able to get it done?
like the LA Rams game. They both are gonna come out in like fourth down, and then they're gonna start to pick up the pace.
Yeah, you think? I hope so. I don't hope so. I hope San Francisco comes out, makes the game immediately, does not fall behind early. I mean, they did an amazing job freaking 2 weeks ago coming back against Detroit, who we were rooting for. That day sucked. I'll tell you what, man. The freaking AFC and NFC championship weekend sucked for us because we were rooting for the Ravens, obviously, our team,
Yeah.
and then Detroit. And Detroit, like, at least they went up early. And so we're thinking, heck yeah, man, like, we're going to see at least one of our teams in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Well, we were rooting for Detroit, but it's kind of weird because you are a San Francisco 49ers fan, but you were still rooting for Detroit because they hadn't been there before.
Yeah.
And they were like the underdog. So you were kind of rooting against your own team, which was a little weird, but hey.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
we're thinking, heck yeah, man, like we're gonna Nope, sorry. I'm jumping into the live chat here.
One thing that interests me, the 49ers wins the Super Bowl, that means we could have won the Super Bowl because we beat them.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing that hurts the most, I think, is that the Ravens were probably the most well-balanced team in the NFL this year. I think they were the best team in the NFL this year, and they had the one bad game against the Kansas City Chiefs where I'm not going to say that the refs blew the game because the Ravens just had a horrible game plan. They came out The best running team in the NFL runs 6 running plays the entire game. 6. And one of those plays, Gus Edwards broke free for a huge freaking, 15-yard pickup.
Yeah.
So you can't sit there and tell me, oh, they were shutting down the run game. You were too scared to stick with the run game. Yeah, our defense let us down early. They let up 14 points early. It looked like it was going to be a huge shootout. So you ditched the running game, Ravens. What in the hell?
And then you literally got Dalvin Cook for the Super Bowl push.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we picked up Dalvin Cook to make a Super Bowl run. Didn't use the dude at all. We had Gus Edwards firing on all cylinders. We were pretty much healthy. We got Mark Andrews back.
And Lamar didn't even run at all.
That was another disappointing thing. Lamar had one of his worst games of the year. He was throwing passes into triple coverage in the end zone. We had the Zay Flowers issue. And yeah, there were so many opportunities for Lamar just to take off and run like he did the second half against the Texans. But no, he just kept going back into the pocket and firing off passes. It was just like, oh, what a day to be a Ravens fan. But hey, whatever. Onward and upward. So we are now to Super Bowl Sunday, and yeah, kickoff 6:30.
The Super Bowl theory was not true. You know about
with
that?
the colors, the Super Bowl colors. Yeah, did not come to fruition.
Well, one of the teams came to fruition, but not the other one.
Yeah, it was a bummer, dude. But hey, whatever. Other game things today, like
The one fact that I knew is I think the Chiefs are going to come out in red colors, and then I think the 49ers are going to come in their away colors, the white color.
Mm-hmm.
So
we need to start making some prop bets, man. I wonder what like the over/under is on like the national anthem, because you know how they do like the prop bets where people can bet money on whether the national anthem goes longer than like 2 minutes, or just ridiculous stats like Patrick Mahomes running for 50 plus yards in the first quarter, like dumb stuff like that. I don't know many of the prop bets going on.
for the national anthem, I would probably put more than 2 minutes.
Who's singing the national anthem? I know Usher's got the
Halftime
show. Is it sad? I don't even know who's singing the national anthem. I gotta look it up. I should know this. I should totally know this information.
I don't really pay attention. I just pay attention to the halftime show.
I hope it's better than last year.
Last year was The Weeknd.
Last year...
Wasn't it? It was The Weeknd
No,
last
it was
year.
Rihanna.
Oh, Rihanna's last year was The Weeknd 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Where they did the box thing? Oh, that was during COVID, and they were like wearing the funky masks and stuff.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago.
Reba McEntire.
Reba?
Good old Reba
I don't
McEntire.
even know who that is.
You don't know who Reba McEntire is? She is one of the queens of country music. All right. Do I think she's going to... You know what? I think she could go long because she has a beautiful range and a beautiful voice, and she could hit some of those notes, man. So I could see Reba...
I think she can hit the long notes.
Yeah. That's going to be a good one. I could dig some Reba McEntire singing the national anthem.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to be doing a watch party today.
Well, I'm not, sadly.
You're going to your own Super Bowl shindig.
With Sean.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys have a good time. I will be hosting a watch party at Das Beer Hall.
If you want to come.
We are sold out. We have maxed out all the seats that we have available at Das Beer Hall,
My
so
bad.
don't be inviting people. It's kind of cool. So we started a sister channel, a little behind the scenes here. I felt really bad that we had this family channel, right? We have like 3,400 subscribers, and we have lots of family members who are pushing some family content.
And then we have beer reviews on it.
I was putting out beer reviews on a family channel, and I was feeling kind of bad about it. So I started the brand new Be More Brew Crew channel. That's where all of our beer content is, by the way. Yeah, you can subscribe to that if you want to. So we are holding a Be More Brew Crew live event that's taken off tremendously, actually. It's pretty cool. And yeah, we're going to be doing that at Das Beer Hall today. And we are maxed out, dude. I'd asked how many seats they could give us. These are like, we could give you 32. I was like, we're not going to fill 32 seats. That's ridiculous. Sure enough, dude, we filled 32 seats at Das Beer Hall for tonight. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so Patrick Mahomes.
You should rate the ads, the Super Bowl ads.
I'm honestly looking more forward to the ads. I'm hoping there's some like funny ads, some good movie trailers. they always release some solid movie trailers for the Super Bowl time
I think
slots.
they're gonna do the Kong and Godzilla.
Godzilla v Kong comes out next week. Probably, maybe, I'm thinking we'll see a new trailer for Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghostbusters, I'm looking forward to. The trailers, I'm still a little bit on the fence about. Did you see the new trailer yet?
No.
Okay, they dropped a new trailer for that not too long ago.
So I'm winnable.
So, anyway, Patrick Mahomes, I'm thinking is having a solid game. Brock Purdy, I think,
He's gonna slow. I think he's gonna have a slow start, but
he
then
reminds me of Joe Flacco. A little bit better version of Joe Flacco without as good of an arm as Joe Flacco and more mobile than Joe
he's
Flacco.
Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick in the draft.
Yeah.
Cause he was like a
And
fourth string.
The comeback player of the year, Joe Flacco, who us Baltimore fans still have tremendous respect for. Man, he got us our last ring. And it was cool seeing him come back with the Browns. I'm glad we didn't have to face the Browns or take Joe Flacco out of the Super Bowl contention.
At least Christian McCaffrey got Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey, Offensive Player of the Year.
I think.
Our man Lamar got MVP again.
Most valuable.
Did you know he was almost the first two-time unanimous MVP vote? So there's never been a two-time unanimous MVP vote. One person, one voter voted Josh Allen this year for MVP. And because they voted Josh Allen, they kept Lamar from being the first unanimous two-time MVP. Man, I want to see Lamar just really step up in the playoffs, though. I mean, he is
And we have him
such
for
an
like
asset for the
5
Ravens
years
during
now.
he's such an asset for the Ravens during the regular season, man. And then he just falls apart when it matters. It sucks. Well, yeah, whatever. It's all good.
I wonder who's the backup for Brock Purdy because, I wonder who because he was the backup. I wonder what the backup of the backup is.
Let's see. I can look that up because I have got myself a little laptop computer here. Sam Darnold.
Oh yeah, Sam Darnold. Yeah.
Sam Darnold is the backup.
I remember he played in our game because they were losing so bad.
Oh yeah, the Christmas night game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun one. We had a little Christmas Eve watch party or a Christmas night watch party down here in the screening room, and the Ravens just annihilated the 49ers that night. But I think if the Ravens would have ended up playing the 49ers a second time, it would have been a much closer game because San Francisco would have known how to scheme for the Ravens a little bit better. I guess we'll never know, man. Which sucks. Oh, well. So, I don't know. Let us know in the comments who you're all rooting for. I know who I'm rooting for is different than who I'm going to be cheering for. Wait, who I'm rooting for is different than I think who will win.
Yeah, I can agree.
Yeah. So, all right, I might as well just lay it on everybody. So, for me personally, I'm going to be rooting for the San Francisco 49ers because that's your team. You have always loved the 49ers.
That's my NFC team.
Yeah, my cousin Annette's husband, they're big 49ers fans. I know a lot of 49ers fans. James Conklin out there, Lance, I know you're a 49ers fan. So got quite a few friends that are 49ers fans. I'll be rooting for the 49ers. I would love to see them get a Super Bowl ring.
I don't want
trophy.
Patrick Mahomes to get another Super Bowl.
Yeah, I
Been
mean, the
too
dude's on
much.
fire. But unfortunately, if I had to pick, I'm going to pick the Chiefs to win. But I don't want to see San Fran get heartbroken again. They deserve a Super Bowl championship.
That was the last time they rematched was Super Bowl 50.
Yeah, and Chiefs won.
Yeah.
I know. But you got to respect the Chiefs, though. I
Oh.
mean,
I got a stat, but you can...
Go ahead, man. Hit me with the stat.
The San Francisco 49ers haven't won a Super Bowl in the last 29 years. But they still have 6 Super Bowls, though.
Yeah, they've got lots of Super Bowls, and they've been a couple times and lost.
Yeah.
It was heartbreaking when they lost to the Ravens because if they weren't playing the Ravens, I 100% would have been rooting for them and Colin Kaepernick in the Super Bowl that year because I really like Jim Harbaugh. I think he's a tremendous coach. I'm excited to see what he does next year.
With the Chargers.
Taking over the Chargers, man. That'd be pretty cool.
Remember when the head coach got fired on the spot
Yeah, it sucked. They fired the head coach. Oh, well.
when they lost by like 50 points.
Yep. Hey, man, it's hard to be an NFL head coach because you get fired at any point in time, man. It's ridiculous.
I don't know how the the Broncos didn't get head coach being fired because they lost by 50. They put a 70 burger on them.
Oh, that's right.
20-70.
The 70 burger. And then they didn't kick the field goal. Remember, they could have kicked the field goal to set the NFL record and decided not to do it. And I'm like, dude, if you put up a 70 spot on somebody, just go ahead and get the record. Because that's almost more of a slap in the face, in my opinion, that you put up 70 on someone. You had the opportunity to get the record, and then you just didn't do it. Like, get the record. If you're going to score that many, be historic. Because who's going to ride up a score that much? You're never going to get a score, realistically, that's going to be 70 to 50, 70 to 60. It's going to be a blowout. If you ever want to go for that record, it's going to be an absolute blowout, one-sided. So just go for it. I'm more disappointed because I would have liked to see that game be the record books, but oh well. So, what are you blowing into the bottle?
No, I'm just going like this. And
Yeah. Okay, so another big thing today, Rob Gronkowski. Is he going to make the Kick of Destiny Part 2?
oh, and
They've been hyping it up for weeks now. Kick of Destiny Part 2. Missed it last year.
I thought that was just an ad. I thought that was just.
No, they go live and he kicks a field goal live. He missed it last year. He's doing it again this year, take 2.
I don't remember that.
And the whole sad thing is freaking Carl Weathers was doing the commercials for it and he died. Apollo Creed died. Did you hear about that? So I know you haven't watched Rocky, right? But do you know who Apollo Creed is? Like from the Rocky movies, you heard of Apollo Creed?
Yeah.
The guy that plays Apollo Creed, his name's Carl Weathers. He was also in the Mandalorian show. And sadly, after he filmed these commercials for the Rob Gronkowski Kick of Destiny, sadly passed away recently. So the actor, famous actor from the Rocky series, passed away, and that's really sad.
So now you can't do any more Creed movies?
Well, he was actually never in the Creed movies. His son was in the Creed movies.
Oh.
The Creed movie centered around Apollo's son, Adonis Creed.
Oh.
So you got to watch Rocky, man. I think, who thinks that PJ needs to watch Rocky? Me. I think you would love Rocky, but you won't watch it. You've gotten out of the whole thing of watching movies with me. I'm trying to expand and broaden your horizon. Every time I'm like, PJ, let's watch a movie. No, I want to watch YouTube. I'm going to sit and watch YouTube. Yeah. You could be expanding your movie lover palette so much. But no, you just waste time on YouTube. Yet, here I am live streaming on YouTube. It's all good. All right, so do you think he's going to make the Kick of Destiny? Rob Gronkowski going to make a field goal live during the Super Bowl.
He's gonna miss it right.
He's going to go wide right. Are you trolling freaking Bills fans right now?
Yeah.
Wide right. Wide right. He's over trolling the Bills. Holy crap. I think, dude, I don't know. I think he can make it this year.
No, he's not gonna make.
The story behind that, he was actually supposed to kick it live at the Super Bowl, I think, during halftime. But then the NFL stepped in and were like, no, you can't do that.
I think he's gonna actually do that this year. I think he's gonna kick it before game.
It's in the pregame?
I think. I don't know.
In Vegas? Is it actually going to be in Vegas?
Yeah, I think. I don't know.
Okay.
That's what I just heard.
I can't wait to go out to Vegas again and actually see that stadium.
I think you could bet if he makes it or not. But I'm not betting that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he could.
You could lay some money down?
Yeah.
A little side wager? We don't promote gambling here, folks, but yeah.
No.
I think he was probably... Knowing Rob Gronkowski and how much of a competitor he is, how much of an athlete he is, I bet it really got under his skin missing it last year. I would have to imagine that he was like super bummed out and probably... I want to say he missed left. I think he shanked it.
I think he went like that, like the wind.
I remember they did it in the desert. I think they went down the road from where the Super Bowl was, which was that in Arizona?
Yeah.
Last year.
Arizona.
And they went to like a high school or a college or something.
I just remember,
they set up a live.
I just remember for the memes how bad the field was. Remember the?
The memes from the field?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
From the Super Bowl or from the...
Super Bowl, yeah.
Oh, I do remember that during the Super Bowl because all the players were complaining about the field and they were all having to change their shoes and stuff. And, like, weren't there people slipping all around the field?
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. So hopefully this year, Vegas. Is Vegas turf or is it grass? Because I know the NFL
Turf.
players... Oh, it's a turf field?
Yeah.
Because I know the NFL players, man, they are petitioning hard for just regular grass. I mean, I know turf. Everyone thinks playing on turf is cool. But it hurts. Have you ever fallen, because you play soccer on turf, have you ever fallen and, like, gotten yourself scraped up on turf?
Yeah.
That's hard. Like, grass is easier to fall on.
Yeah.
You fall on that turf, dude, you're scraping your arms up, your knees up.
I slip a lot, and, like, sometimes I go like that and I just slip.
Yeah, well, think about how fast those NFL players are running. You got some of the best athletes in the world
Like,
running incredible routes with, like, ankle-breaking moves, and then you don't have sure footing. You know how hard that is? That's ridiculous.
Like, once I was sprinting down the sideline, and I tripped because I was running too fast.
In
with
soccer?
Momentum, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Spoiler, you got a game today, man.
Yeah.
After we get off here, you're going to have to start preparing for the game, start Gatorading up, getting yourself...
Maybe.
Yeah. You need to get hydrated, dude. Yeah, so we're going to be doing that. We're going to be hitting up your soccer game. Then we're going to be heading out to our various live parties tonight. Maybe we'll go live from the Super Bowl party.
So?
We'll see. But anyway, so for the record, rooting for the 49ers, but we both think the Chiefs are going to win. Maybe we're jinxing it. Maybe because I think we ended up with the same record picking all the playoff games. I think we were just at like 60%. So
Yeah, we both tied. So if we both lose, it doesn't matter. So we tied with our picks.
we'll end up tying, yeah. And I had a big lead after the wild card weekend. I had a good wild card weekend in
and
the
then
divisional
you just
round.
fell down because you
fell
picked all
apart.
the underdogs, and I picked like the non-underdogs.
Yeah, well, I thought a lot of underdogs were going to win. So while we're here, we're talking football, NFL. We could chat whatever we want just because we're just killing some time. But
So, talking about soccer, we better win today because I don't know because I think they did that like league change thing.
oh, that's right, they
Yeah.
reorged.
So I think because we only
This is
won
the first
one
week of the
game,
reorg, yeah.
and so I think we probably got put in the trash league. So
It's not. You have an average team. You don't have a great team, but none of your games have been like blowouts or anything, have they? Not that I can remember.
no, it was like probably the most. It was like 4 points.
Yeah, and so you hung in with some good teams.
Yeah,
But
just
yes, your record,
coaching.
you've only
Our
won.
coaching is
Whoa, yeah, your coaching it's fine.
it's fine.
But so you guys won one game or two?
We've won one game.
Okay, one game, and yeah, you'll probably get moved down just because of your record.
Yeah.
Which is fine because you'll probably dominate in the lower reorg, so it's fine.
Yeah, so that means I could score
But
more
you've been
points.
on fire scoring some goals, though, man. You almost had a hat trick the one week.
Yeah. I think I've scored like
You've
two goals every single week, or like one goal.
Every game you scored at least one, and then a couple games you scored two.
Yeah, but then the coach puts
You
me on
get
defense.
put on defense.
I'm good at both.
Yeah,
I'm not bragging or anything.
but
I'm
everyone
just-
needs a chance on offense for sure.
I'm not bragging or anything. I'm just saying.
Well,
Like,
next year you're gonna
I'm-
age up with the big boys.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna be not as good, but
You'll still be as good as you are now.
yeah.
It's an opportunity for you to get better. I always thought playing with better players make you a better player.
Yeah. Remember that Towson game? The Towson United game? And
Which one was that? Remind me.
it's like you're like losing and there's two good players and I scored 2 goals.
Mm-hmm. Is that last week's game?
No. It was like two, 3 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
We lost that game. It was like our second game. Yeah.
That might have been the one I missed that Mommy went to because the one game I wasn't there.
No, it wasn't that. What was it? We won our first game, then we've lost our last
The last
week.
2 or 3. You had one game canceled because of the snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And then, hey, you're speaking of football. Then you're going to be going out for flag football.
yeah, on March.
Now, I'm just not saying this because he's my kid, but you actually have a good arm. You actually have a good quarterback. Like, arm, you can throw a nice tight spiral. We've been doing routes. You've been hitting me on routes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're going to be one of the youngest kids. I don't know if you're going to make quarterback this year, but
Probably not.
you
but
got a big arm. You're growing. You just need to keep working those biceps, man, and getting those legs strong up and work on your core a little bit. You're going to be firing those passes. I know you want to be like the next Lamar Jackson, but I don't know if that's happening. You need to be a nice pocket present quarterback, maybe with a little bit of scrambling in there.
Yeah. I could see me kind of like,
Who's your go-to?
I could kind of see me kind of as like a Josh Allen kind of type.
Josh Allen. You better put on some, but you better hit the weight room if you're going to be Josh Allen.
No, because he's kind of like, he kind of scrambles a little bit and he throws it mostly though.
That is a hefty dude that can run fast and run through people. You don't,
Trevor Lawrence?
dude. You don't hit the. I could see you more as Trevor Lawrence. If I had to say Josh Allen, Trevor, I would see you more as a Trevor Lawrence type of
What would
quarterback.
you see me like as all the?
I think you nailed it with Trevor Lawrence or Brock Purdy. I could see you being like a Brock Purdy type, or even Kirk Cousins.
He's kind of a little passer, but
I know. Well, I think that would be your strength. I think your arm is going to be your strength. Your arm and your accuracy.
yeah.
The scrambling,
My throw power is.
I don't know.
My throw power is decent.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could throw like 40 yards.
If you would work out like I told you to, you know.
The gym's right over there.
Yeah, just walk around the corner to the gym. All right. Well, I guess we can wrap this up, man.
Yeah.
We got our picks in. Go 49ers, but we think the Chiefs are going to win. So officially, we're on board with the Chiefs winning.
Sadly.
Yeah. I think we need to do...
Boo Taylor Swift.
No, I don't want to boo Taylor Swift. I like Taylor Swift.
I
I think her relationship with Travis Kelce is interesting. If they work out, that would be very
just
cool.
I don't like Swifties.
You don't like Swifties? You don't like Taylor Swift? Two different things.
I don't like Swifties. Swifties are a little overboard.
Okay. Hey, fair enough. All right now. Well, everyone, thanks for watching, whether live or in the replay. We enjoyed having you down here. PJ's heading out. We got to get ready for soccer, dude.
Yep.
All right. Peace out, everybody. Aloha.